This essay has to do with Willie Nelson and some of his songs. In the past several months, I've written a handful of articles about some of the songs that I remember Willie Nelson singing years ago. And this one is called Blue Eyes Crying in the Rain. And, you know, I'm trying to control telling you the whole story. Just trust me, the whole story is going to be told in the essay. And I don't want to tell the story verbally completely. But how we have all, as human beings, all of us, one way or another, have failed at some of the things we have attempted to do in our lives. It's just the way it is. And the question that Willie Nelson is addressing is, so we failed. What is our response to failure? So that is expressed in my essay. What do we do with failure? How are we going to respond to it? So you take Willie Nelson's song, and then you take Dancing with Death and Randy Pausch's last lecture, and you morph those together. And man, I'll tell you, I've talked about this many times, how transformative Dancing with Death is. Dancing with Death teaches you a critically important lesson that you can't possibly understand fully unless you've come close to going belly up. Dancing with Death. And so and the video of Willie Nelson singing this is the song Blue Eyes Crying in the Rain. He's out plowing somebody's field, you know, at another time. And they can't understand it. He can understand it. And so what this essay is about is doing good without getting anything from it. You know, you go out and do something and you expect something, that's really not doing very much. You know, the quid pro quo thing. Do something that you're not going to get paid for, that you're not going to be reimbursed some way. Just do it because it makes you feel good. And I'll tell you, I wish I'd learned that lesson a long time ago. But at least I learned it. In many ways, it's far better to do something without getting anything from it than doing something to get something from it. I mean, and that's one benefit for you. It's also a benefit for the other person. When the other person knows that they aren't expected to return any favor for favor, that they're just going to be the recipient of it just because. I'm just trying to think of a nice way of saying this. At the beginning of the essay, I have some of the articles that I've written in hyperlinks. So you can, after you finish this essay, you can go back and read these other articles that I've written about what Willie Nelson has taught me. And it's absolutely amazing to me personally how relevant those old country and western songs are. So appreciate your time, and make it a point to do something every day for somebody, and never expect and never want to be repaid for it. Just do it. Guarantee you help yourself, but you also help the other person. And the other person who isn't going to be able to respond to you, other than maybe saying thank you, what is that going to do for them? It'll make them feel good, one. And two, 5 years, 10 years, 15 years, some other time, they're going to wind up in the same position that you were, helping somebody without ever expecting anything in return. So appreciate your time. Take care.